There is a place, far to the north, where the sun never truly sets during summer, casting an eternal glow over the land. It is a realm where the world feels both ancient and utterly new, a place where time seems to stand still. Towering mountains plunge into deep waters, creating a dramatic contrast that captivates the soul. The sky dazzles with impossible colors, as if painted by the hands of the gods themselves. This is Norway, a land of Vikings, trolls, and a modern story deeply connected to the wild, where history and myth intertwine. My journey begins at the edge of the world, where the air is crisp and scented with pine and salt, a refreshing embrace of nature. The beauty here is overwhelming, as if you've stepped into a dream, a place where reality and fantasy merge seamlessly. Imagine standing on a rugged coastline, waves crashing against ancient rocks, the light painting the landscape in gold and rose, a masterpiece of nature. This is a land shaped by ice and time, inviting you to feel the wind, the ground, and the quiet power of the wilderness, a testament to nature's artistry. The silence is broken only by seabirds or the gentle lapping of water, a symphony of serenity. Here, Norwegians live in harmony with nature, a relationship built on respect, passed down through generations, a legacy of coexistence. With an open heart and a spirit of adventure, I invite you to explore this remarkable country, to discover its secrets and embrace its wonders. Norway's story is one of resilience, beauty, and a way of life that finds joy in the wonders of the natural world, a narrative that continues to inspire. Crossing into the Arctic Circle is like entering another realm, a place where the ordinary rules of time and light seem to dissolve. The landscape changes, and so does the very rhythm of life. Here, day and night blur together in a mesmerizing dance, creating a world that feels both mysterious and enchanting. In summer, the midnight sun bathes the land in endless golden light, stretching the days so long that it feels as if time itself has paused. This constant sunlight fills you with energy and a sense of possibility, as if anything can happen under these glowing skies. Life adapts. People fish in crystal clear waters, hike through rugged mountains, and gather to celebrate the prolonged warmth. The community comes alive, making the most of every sunlit hour. As winter arrives, the sun disappears below the horizon, and the polar night brings a deep blue twilight that lingers for weeks. The world is transformed into a realm of shadows and soft, mysterious light. But the darkness is alive, a canvas for the moon, stars, and the shimmering northern lights. The sky becomes a living painting, ever-changing and full of wonder. The aurora borealis begins as a faint green shimmer on the horizon, then bursts into swirling curtains of color, green, purple, and pink, dancing across the sky in a breathtaking display. Standing beneath them, you feel a connection to the cosmos and a sense of wonder that is hard to describe. It's a reminder of how small we are and how magical our world can be. Living under these skies shapes the people here. Resilient, resourceful, and deeply connected to the land, they embrace both the endless light and the long darkness, finding meaning in each. They find beauty in the polar night and celebrate the sun's return with joy, marking the changing seasons with festivals, music, and shared traditions. This rhythm of light and dark is woven into daily life, teaching the value of finding light in darkness. Families gather in cozy homes, sharing stories and warmth as they wait for the sun's return. It's a way of life that is both practical and deeply poetic, blending survival with celebration and routine with awe. The Arctic teaches us to appreciate the unique gifts of every season, to adapt and thrive no matter what the sky brings. Here, the sky is always telling a story, one of resilience, beauty, and the endless dance between light and darkness. The Arctic is a sanctuary, a vast and pristine wilderness at the top of the world, where the land and sea are shaped by ice and snow. It is home to some of the world's most magnificent and resilient creatures, perfectly adapted to survive in this extreme environment. On Svalbard, the polar bear reigns supreme, powerful, elusive, and perfectly at home on the shifting sea ice, always on the move in search of food. Seeing one in the wild is an unforgettable experience, a humbling reminder that we are only visitors in their ancient, icy domain. The icy waters are alive with giants. Humpback whales and orcas gather here to feed, their presence a sign of the ocean's richness. From the deck of a quiet boat, you witness plumes of spray rising in the distance, and if you're lucky, the breathtaking sight of a whale breaching, its massive body crashing back into the sea. Their haunting songs echo through the cold, crisp air, while nearby steep cliffs teem with seabirds. Puffins nest along the rugged coast, their colorful beaks bright against the stone, raising their young in safety. Overhead, majestic sea eagles soar, scanning for prey. On land, Arctic foxes and reindeer roam freely, each animal playing a vital part in this delicate and interconnected ecosystem where every life matters. Norwegians deeply respect and protect this wildlife, practicing careful ecotourism to ensure these wonders endure for generations. Knowledgeable guides share stories and insights, fostering stewardship and a sense of connection to this wild place. Here, harmony between humans and nature is not just a lesson. It's a way of life, woven into the very fabric of Norwegian culture. As we travel south, Norway's mountains rise, jagged peaks, ancient forests, and snowfields. The air is pure, the call to adventure irresistible. In summer, hiking trails lead to breathtaking viewpoints. The journey is as rewarding as the destination. Wildflower valleys, crystal lakes, and legendary hikes like Trolltunga await. In winter, the mountains transform into a paradise for skiers, Norway's national sport and identity. Families of all ages embrace the snow, celebrating winter's magic. The mountains are steeped in folklore. Tales of trolls and giants add wonder to the landscape. They are a source of inspiration, challenge, and respect. More than recreation, they are the heart of Norway, steadfast and beautiful. Here, every peak tells a story. The mountains shape both the land and the spirit of its people. Norway's mountains give birth to its most iconic features, the fjords. These deep, narrow inlets carved by glaciers are geological marvels, turquoise water flanked by towering cliffs. Sailing through a fjord humbles you. Waterfalls cascade, rainbows shimmer, and silence reigns. Small villages cling to the shoreline, life moving at the pace of tides and seasons. High above, glaciers, vast rivers of ancient ice, creep down the mountainsides. Walking on a glacier is stepping back in time, marveling at blue-lit crevasses. The glaciers, fjords, and mountains tell a story of creation and constant change. Norwegians swim in fjords, ski on mountains, and respect the ancient ice. This connection to the dramatic landscape inspires a deep appreciation for nature. The desire to preserve this beauty runs through every generation. Here, nature is both playground and teacher. Along Norway's coastline, fishing villages are the heart of maritime heritage. Colorful Rorbjords houses stand on stilts once for fishermen, now welcoming travelers. Life here is tied to the sea. Fishermen rise early, cod is king, and fish dry on wooden racks as in Viking times. Community is everything. Traditions are cherished, from festivals to family recipes. Simplicity and authenticity define daily life. Neighbors share coffee, mend nets, and support each other. Visiting these villages is like stepping into a living story. Old fishermen share tales of storms and calm seas, their faces weathered by the ocean. This is the living history of Norway. Resilient, enduring, and forever linked to the sea. The spirit of these villages is a testament to the power of community. In Norway's far north live the indigenous Sami, one of Europe's oldest cultures. Their traditions, language, and worldview are shaped by the Arctic landscape and the cycles of nature. Central to Sami life is the reindeer, source of food, clothing, and cultural identity. The nomadic herding lifestyle has fostered deep knowledge of the land and resilience. Sami culture shines through intricate handicrafts, colorful clothing, and haunting joik songs. Today, the Sami work to preserve their heritage, language, and traditions. Visitors can learn from their wisdom, sustainability, respect for nature, and community. The Sami spirit is a vital thread in Norway's cultural tapestry. In Norway, every season is embraced with joy. There's no bad weather, only bad clothing. The philosophy of friluftsliv, open-air living, is at the core of Norwegian identity. Children grow up exploring forests and feeling at home in nature. Spring brings renewal and celebration. Summer means endless daylight, cabins by the sea, and foraging in the wild. Autumn transforms the land into a canvas of gold and red, a time for harvest and preparation. Winter is about coziness, candles, hearty meals, and outdoor adventures in the snow. Life moves with the rhythm of the seasons, each bringing its own pleasures. Norwegians find freedom and happiness outdoors, no matter the weather. The changing seasons are not obstacles, but opportunities for connection and joy. Here, nature is not just scenery, it's a way of life. My journey through Norway leaves me with deep admiration. This land offers more than scenery. It offers a blueprint for a fulfilling life. The most important lesson, our connection to nature, is essential. Friluftsliv reminds us that time outdoors heals body and soul. The Norwegian concept of koses teaches contentment in small things, warmth, shared meals, quiet beauty. Community and tradition are living, breathing parts of daily life. Here, heritage and progress exist side by side, grounding society in both past and future. Norway values nature over materialism, community over individualism, and well-being over wealth. It inspires us to slow down, connect, and appreciate the world we share. Norway is more than a destination, it's an invitation to live more simply, deeply, and joyfully.